The HotVac machine was invented and developed in England and has been in use overseas for 3 years. Distributors are being given all over the world. Simmons Marine of Branford, Connecticut is the U.S. importer and distributor for this revolutionary new machine.
Before you use the HotVac pads, you take moisture readings of your hull with a moisture meter to show what's inside the hull as far as the moisture content. Then you apply your HotVac pads on that section, and when you take them off, then you take readings again to see how much moisture you've actually taken out of the hull. Before you put the HotVac in service, you have to turn on the vacuum pump and leave it on 10 or 15 minutes to get it warmed up thoroughly before you put the machine in service. And you can watch your millibars here that shows your vacuum pressure in the vacuum pump as it's warming up. You'll see how it decreases and gets down to a stable pressure. While you're waiting for your machine to warm up, you can get your hoses on. They're quick connect stainless steel fittings that go on very easily. The plugs are all aircraft grade electrical plugs. Before you use the pad, you put on a vacuum tape, it's just ordinary like vacuum bag tape on the outside edges. And you go around and push down on it, make sure it's down tight. You pull the paper off, and the pad's ready to go on. You put the pad on, you press down on your vacuum tape, making sure you have a good seal. You take your 2-inch tape and put it up there, make sure it holds it up for you as you put on the rest of it. Turn the vacuum pump on. Once you turn the vacuum on, you go around the pad with your fingers and push in the vacuum tape, making sure that you have a seal all the way around the pad.
Notice how the HotVac pad will conform to the most unusual hull shapes. The HotVac will turn the uncertain procedure of blister repair or osmosis repair that can take months of drying on a hot asphalt surface or in a shed with expensive heaters running all winter into a 1-month job for your average 35-foot hull. Even better, yards that use the HotVac machine will be able to guarantee the repair with a 5-year warranty. The HotVac machine can help you schedule a lot of winter work. As you haul boats in the fall, you can look for boats that have signs of osmosis. For a limited time, we will give you a free moisture meter with a contract and 50% deposit. That way you can start to check boats as they come out of the water in the fall or when you short haul them all year long. You can then call your customers and ask them if they want to fix the boat now or wait until later. The owner has the option to order the repair now or wait until he wants to sell the boat and the surveyor recommends he knock $20,000 off the asking price. What does the machine cost? The HotVac is $18,900. However, we can introduce to you a finance plan with no money down and approximately $430 a month for 60 months. With your first job using the HotVac, you will have a year's worth of payments and can start making money on the first job. Often a yard or marina would shy away from a big job like this because the unknown drying time of the hull could turn the job into a full year one with a huge yard bill and an unhappy customer. By using the HotVac machine, the time for the job is reduced and it can be guaranteed, which will lead to a happier customer. The boat does not have to take up space in your yard or in your shed for a long time. Now you can schedule many repair jobs over the winter, just like the mechanic shop look for rebuilds or repowering jobs to keep them busy during the winter. Since the HotVac dries the hull in a matter of days, you will not be left with several boats to repair all at the same time in early spring. Bottoms will be ready to start the repair and painting process in the middle of winter. This solves the problem of having too much work to do at the worst time of the year, when you are starting to launch and commission the rest of the boats in your yard. Another advantage of the HotVac is that the machine does most of the work for you. Set the machine up, apply the pads, and turn it on. Your worker can then work on another part of the project or another job nearby, so your hourly employee can bill out more hours. Or he can just do whatever.
This area of the boat here has been treated with the HotVac pad already. We've moved that pad down and treating another area now. These are the marks on the moisture meter showing what the moisture was before we treated the area. And as you can see from the moisture meter itself, this was a 18 on this particular meter and showing about a 13. This was a 19. It's showing 12. This was a 22 and it's showing about 15. And over here we had a 28, which is showing right about 14, 13. 15 is considered dry or less.
Our ads and mentions of the HotVac have already appeared in Soundings Trade Only and the Professional Boat Builders magazine. We have a booth reserved at IBEX. If you are not convinced, call our main office in Brantford, Connecticut, or our Huntington, New York office, and we will tell you when we will be in your area for a demonstration. If you already have a boat out of the water, ready to dry, then call and we will see about hosting a demonstration in your yard. We had fun making this video, and we have another version with a happy ending geared towards the public. Included in our program is educating the public about the machine, so they will seek out boat yards that have the machine, bringing traffic and new customers to your yard. In the ads, we will list the marinas and boat yards that have the machine, along with your name and telephone number. The first 2 ads will be free. After that, we will let you know how you can stay in our ad program. HotVac.